뉴트 스캐맨더도 가능하겠는데? 광석. 사실 월장석을 어디다 쓰는지 모르는데 그냥 모아두는 중. 갈 길이 멀다. 졸라 먼데? 뭐야 씨발 여기 풀로 존나 가까웠네? 풀로 타고 올걸. 아니야 근데 여기 타고 왔으면 저쪽 풀로를 못 들었겠지. 비행 수업이랑. 여기 거기 아님? 그 해그리드 오두막?
Revelio.
안쪽에 있나? 관리인의 도구. 예, 실례하겠습니다. 눈부셔 씨발.
I should investigate.
이건 뭐야?
Revelio.
뭔가 퍼즐 같은 게 있는데?
Accio.
이거를 여기다 꽂아.
Incendio.
오! 이거구만.
Lumos.
어둠의 마법? 씨발 장비 슬롯이 가득했대. 존나 좋은 거 같은데 이거? 장갑은 그냥 딱 검은색이 나은 것 같아. 타탄 클래식 구복.
Revelio.
이런 식으로 비밀문이 있구만. 교복 그럼 바로 바꿔야지. 아니 이게 딱 불 모양이더라고. 그래서 주사위 딱 굴려 이거 딱 굴려가지고 딱 불 모양 가져온 다음에 딱 인센디오 딱 불 붙이니까 바로 되네. 개꿀. 교복도 바꿔줍시다. 영웅 등급인 것 같은데? 이게 제일 좋지. 외형을 한번 저렇게 바꿀 수 있는 게 너무 좋다. 뚜루루뚜루.
It is good to see you, my friend.
아씨 이 새끼.
How are you?
사람을 귀찮게 오라오라 하고 말이야.
I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
나도 모르겠어.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
난 세바스찬하고만 긴밀한 관계가 될
A bit
거다.
odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
방해하지 말고
I had
꺼져.
heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped.
아,
Rumor
귀찮게
has
또
it that
따라붙네.
Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I've always said that travel.
Revelio.
아, 다 자물쇠 따야 되네.
What's going on here?
뭐야? 뭔 일 일어났나? 잠깐만, 그 전에 돈 좀 털고. 저기 팔 수 있는 상점인가?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Singh.
아, 마법약
This is
가게야?
my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
내 거 못 팔아?
What can I help you with today?
나 있으면 팔려고.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
뭐야, 이거 전설급인데, 씨발? 존나 좋은 거 좋은데? 이걸 갖고 있어야 저게 되나? 외형 장비로 쓸 수 있나? 일단 이렇게 둡시다.
I hope to see you again
사는
sometime.
건 관심 없고. 낯선 일을 돕기. 아, 이런 거 도와주는 건 내 취향 아닌데.
They must have come this way. Think!
어둠의 마법사.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
안녕?
Extinguish this fire! I command!
야, 인센디오 이거 성능 좋네. 그래, 살상용 마법이 최고라니까? 뭐야, 저 새끼는.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
무슨 씨발 뭐야 저게. 뭐.
Do you really take us? We can hold them
Accio.
off.
I'm not going anywhere.
You take this!
Leviosa. Potato. Stupid. Accio. Leviosa. Get stupid.
빡!
Reduction.
어디냐?
Reduction.
어딜 임마.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
아줌마 괜찮아요?
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
제가 또 겨울추는 한
Tell
그거
me why
하지.
two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch
리덕토는
me
적들만
to
쓸 수 있나
get to
보네.
you.
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued
남자야?
my interest in Merlin.
아닌데?
Gave me a
여잔데?
book when we were
내
students
아내란다
at
이러고 있네?
Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a traveling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
아니 왜
Merlin
아내라는 거엔
treasure
단지를 안
yourselves.
걸어?
Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
해외는 허용되는 나라도 있지 않나?
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins.
슬리데린을 위해
Terribly
만들었다고?
fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
나도 슬리데린이니까
I'd be
일단
keen to know
흥미롭다
more about the
하겠습니다.
trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writing.
아까 몇 개
I
따왔는데
had just
약초학 시험에서.
arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
야 보상 좋아?
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the
감사하겠습니다.
Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here,
이거
as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
휘잇. 오.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I can't
Incendio.
know about these pyres.
장작더미? 불을 붙일까? 맞네.
The flames make the pyre sink.
이게 근거리 마법이라서 원거리에선 안 맞는 거야.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
이로 끝이요?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
아 그럼 안녕히
And
가십시오.
do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and...
자, 퀘스트 완료. 멀리내 시험.
Teach you for some assistance.
아니, 슬리데린이네? 근데 싸가지 없어 보이니까 거절하겠습니다.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig.
뭐 짐요정이네?
Help you, and you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't.
스크롭의 마지막 희망. 혹시 결투
Future champion coming through.
마지막 라운드야
Hello,
벌써?
Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all.
좋아
For
좋아.
glory.
당연하지.
I certainly
여기
am.
짱 먹어야겠다. 학교 짱.
Are you dealing with a partner?
세바스찬.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
그리피노르 2마리 나왔구만. 3마리 나왔구만. 2대4 씨발 에반데.
Levioso. Protego.
아시오.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I'm the one.
평타가 별로 안 세가지고.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego.
You're better than that.
Accio. Incendio.
어딜 임마.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
족밥 새끼들이.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the tournament.
이제 시작일
That
뿐이지.
was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition,
덤스트랭으로
then
전학
perhaps we
가라고?
should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
고맙다.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
썩지 않았을까? 뭘 준 거지? 챔피언의 의복. 뭐 하나 더 있던데?
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
좋아, 해보자고.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Good one.
왜 안 내려와? 평평평.
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form.
자, 차면은
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
얘 안 찼어.
Accio.
아니 쿨이 안 찼음. 좀 천천히 쳐야겠네 평타를. 평타 인센디오 하나 둘 셋 레비오소 하나 둘 셋 끌어
Incendio.
하나 둘 셋 넷. 마법이 쿨이 있어가지고.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
이건 훈련용 인형일
Only
뿐이야.
training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
세바스찬이라는 거 한번 붙어야 되는데. 닿겠네. 스크롭은 당신이 찾아낸 책에 관해 알고 있어요. 혹시 책의 내용 중에 빠진 게 있나요?
Scrope. Who is Scrope?
이 고블린 새끼가 뭘 알고 있는 거지?
Revelio. Accio.
거의 다 왔어요. 원형의 돌기 동굴 아래로 내려와 호박을 찾으면 돼요.
Pumpkins. Ah, I think I know just the place.
아, 뭐 날 거 있으면 좋겠다. 비행 마법 언제 배움? 빗자루?
Revelio.
젊은 슬리데린 학생 지금 궁금해 죽을 지경이겠죠. 무너진 부두의 물가 끝으로 있는 스크롭을 만들어 보세요.
Water's edge. This better not be a trick.
낙뎀 있네. 어딨냐? 귀가 한쪽 없네?
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
이득이 된다면야.
Undermining the headmaster and getting something in return. Continue.
Oh, Scrope does not intend to undermine the headmaster. In fact, Scrope wants to surprise him. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto.
아, 그거를 거기다 갖다 놨구만.
Mistook Belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honor her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
찾는 김에 같이 찾아주지 뭐.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is
헐,
no
씨발.
longer required.
완전 양아치 새끼들 아님?
Dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver.
그래서 귀한 줄
Scrope
잘린
was
거야?
able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
미안, 난 이해를 못하겠다.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
일단 얘기 안 했으니까